Welcome everybody! IROC9696 here, welcoming you to the first episode of my Minecraft and Mental Health series. A Minecraft Let's Play series where I will be showing off cool builds, spreading good vibes, and sharing mental health facts and tips along the way. Now it is important to remember that this is not therapy, nor is it a substitute for therapy, but rather a way for me to help normalize talking about mental health and provide a supportive community for people who need it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, here we go. It is time. You guys are watching me do this. I'm going to survival. We're going to go to hard. So this is going to be the first time that I have seen this. Of course, cheats off. I think we're good to go. Let's see what we have to work with. Almost there. All right. First impressions. Let's go. Okay. So far, I like what I see. On the edge of the water. It's going in. I think this is going to be it. This is going to be the Minecraft mental health seed. Let's go. All right. Priority 1. We got to get to some of those trees. May as well pick up some seeds on the way. That is epic. That is epic. For those of you who don't know, the first thing you got to do in any Minecraft world, you got to punch some trees. So we will get to that. Okay. Here we go. First tree down. And then, of course, we got to do good old... boom. Good old crafting. You know what these can all be. Crafting table. Let's get some sticks going. And get the book out. Some sticks. Let's... ooh, not that. Let's get ourselves an axe. Make this a little quicker. There we go. The main thing that I'm going to try to do right now is we are on hard mode. So we really want to have a safe space to stay for the night. We do not want to be messing around outside. Before we can do anything else, we have to maintain or establish safety. Alright, I think I'm going to chop a few more trees and I'll probably be back in a second. Alright, I think we have a decent enough amount of wood to start out here. We are also going to... I'm so sorry, Mr. Piggy. I'm sorry. Oh, wow, you're making this... there we go. Need to start making sure that we have a little bit of food. I don't know what all is around here. But we have enough wood. Let's go ahead and craft up about a sword. How about a pickaxe? Oh, and let's get a shovel as well. Okay. We don't really have any food yet. I should probably go ahead and pick up all these saplings as they drop. I should probably also not sprint. I'm in the habit of sprinting, but I don't really have the extra hunger to mess around with. I say as I sprint anyway. Because we don't have a food source either. Shelter and food. Okay, sheep. Let's go. Sheep are huge. We want to not deal with the night and these little guys. I'm so sorry, buddy. So sorry. So sorry. These guys are going to let us sleep away the night without having to worry about any mobs. Okay, so we have a bed. We do not have food. I see some cows over there. That could be a good food starting. I should probably also be breaking some of this grass as we walk, see if we can get some more seeds. That would be a great way to start. Can also grab a little bit of cobblestone. Boom. That way we can make a nice pickaxe so that we can get some coal and some iron as we find it. There's already some right there. This is actually a really good seed. I'm very pleased with what I'm seeing so far. Alright guys, again, very sorry about this, but my survival is my main priority at the moment. Okay, plenty more cows, so we don't need to worry about food too much. It'd be nice to see some iron. Be nice to see some iron. Maybe down here? That would be just too lucky, right? Too lucky. We've already been pretty lucky so far. Alright, alright. I got to actually do this well. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this apple. Okay. Let's get that stone pickaxe. And let's take some more stone out of the wall here. We need to make ourselves a furnace. Need to make ourselves a bed. And then finding some iron would be fantastic. And then settling on a little place to spend the first couple nights. Alright. Furnace. There we go. Can we go ahead and make a stone axe? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and turn all those into that. Let's get a chest or two. Okay. Alright, I think it is time. We got some more stuff here. I think it is time to pick a spot and create a bit of a shelter. I should be remembering to gather some seeds as we walk around this place. I'm very interested to climb to the top of that mountain, but that is just not what we need to do at this moment. Where's the sun? Alright, we still got time. I kind of like this hill right here. This hill overlooking the water could be a fantastic spot to set up for now. Let me grab all the stuff that I dropped earlier. What do we have up here? Okay. Okay. Does this connect across? I'm gonna walk a little bit farther. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Alright, so that is the end of this little peninsula area. I like this a lot. I think I am going to set up a little bit farther back over here, just so I'm closer to some other stuff, but very much a fan of what I see over here. Oh man, I sprinted too much. It is possible for me to die of hunger in this mode, in hard mode. If you didn't know that, now you know. But we'll be okay, I'm confident. Just gotta keep killing some animals. Sorry guys. We'll make friends once we're safe. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours now. You might be able to tell things look a little bit different. Got some fancy shoes now. But besides that, I also spent a lot of time getting a little bit set up. We got some farm going. We've been cutting down some trees. And you can see here that we have been gathering a lot of materials. Oh, hello, Mr. Tree. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. Most of the footage from that looks like this. Okay, another tree. Oh yeah. Tree doesn't even know what hit it. And another tree. Boom. Tall boy falling all the way down. And another tree. Yeah. And you know what it is? It's another tree. Oh, man. This might just be the most entertaining thing I've ever done in my life. But anyway, we now have enough materials to start working on our first build of the season. So, I think it's about time to get into it. Let's hop into time-lapse mode. Here we go. Okay, here we are. We are done with our first build, our first time lapse in this world, and I am honestly really happy with how this thing turned out. I'll give you a little quick walk around here. Got our nice little wheat farm underneath that should provide us with enough food to be comfortable. We have a little bit of space inside, not a ton, but enough for a couple little chests. We got our furnace. And of course, we have our bed with a nice window overlooking the ocean. I actually meant to put some lanterns in here, but we did not have enough iron to make any lanterns. There were supposed to be more on the outside of the house too. You can see that there are some. I want one there, or on the outsides, but you know, not the most important part of the build. We can make do with torches for now, but I'll probably take care of that off camera in a bit. But yeah. That is our first house done. And now that we have our first house done, I think it is time to address our mental health topic of the day. And that topic is safety. We are talking about safety because safety is something that needs to be attained before any progress can be made in terms of mental health. So, let me tell you about it a little bit more. Some of you may be familiar with the concept of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If not, the general idea is that in 1943, a man named Abraham Maslow proposed a hierarchical approach to human motivation, which you can see on your screen now. His theory described the needs of humans and the idea that some needs must be met before others can even be considered. Since then, his model has had an enormous amount of influence within the field of psychology, as well as many subfields of psychology. The model's simple yet powerful visual appeal has made it one of the most contagious ideas in behavioral sciences. However, a lot of time has passed since 1943, and many modern behavioral scientists rightly argue that Maslow's pyramid is far from perfect. Even so, newer iterations of the hierarchy of needs, like the one you can see now, still maintain that basic physiological needs and safety, or as seen here, self-protection, are the first needs that must be met before any progress can be made towards improving other aspects of well-being, such as mental health. Although it may not seem obvious, basic physiological needs and safety are still a major concern for an enormous number of people around the world, including here in America. According to PovertyUSA.org, as of 2020, 37 million people lived in poverty in the US, which is approximately 11.4% of the population, with the majority of those 37 million being ethnic minorities. Additionally, according to Mental Health America, as of 2020, 11.1% of Americans who have a mental illness are uninsured. Over 56% of American adults with a mental illness received no treatment. That's over 27 million people. And 24.7% of American adults with a mental illness reported that they were not able to receive the treatment that they needed, a number that has not declined since 2011. The numbers get even more depressing when talking about people with disabilities and youth. On average, about 30% of adults with a cognitive disability were not able to see a doctor due to financial restraints, and over 60% of youth with major depression do not receive any mental health treatment. Over 60%! All of this to say, safety goes hand in hand with access to affordable medical care, which goes hand in hand with mental health. There is very little potential to see large-scale improvements of the mental health of the nation without seeing major improvements in access to basic needs and affordable mental health services. In fact, the issue is so well known within the field of counseling that it is not just recommended for counselors to advocate for better access to care. According to the American Counseling Association Code of Ethics, it is an ethical mandate for counselors to do so. And of course, I do not have a perfect solution for any of these issues, but to have any hope of improving, we must at least start the conversation. Let me know down in the comments if anything surprised you or any other thoughts you have on the subject. And all the sources for the statistics I've shared can be found in the video description. One of the things I want to do this season is, as we talk about different subjects, I'm going to throw down some of these lecterns with our book of statistics on it, just as a way to kind of keep track of what we've talked about and make it really easy for us to look back and appreciate where we've been. Before we go today, let's do a quick recap of what we've done so far. In this first episode, we saw our world for the first time, punched some trees, picked a place to live, gathered resources, made our starting house for the season, and talked about why safety is important not only in Minecraft, but for mental health as well. And that's all that I have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. Please hit those like and subscribe buttons if you did, and remember that you are valuable, you are loved, you make the world a better place, and of course, this is iRock9696 reminding you that you rock too. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!